Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in the past we've taken a look at some products from Emdom USA. So for example, these nice dump pouches, different styles of pouches of various shapes and sizes. I have this organizer here which has been great. It's served me very well in the EDC application. We've also taken a look at this excellent inner belt. So this is a tactical belt. This inner belt, again, from Emdom USA. Now I've been talking to the people at Emdom about making a slightly thinner belt in profile to fit more pant sizes, and they have been working on that. So one day I got a package from the people at Emdom and I expected to see one of these new style belts. However, that is not what I received. Rather, this interesting, unique, and kind of, I would say, innovative product. This is really the first of its kind that I've seen in a tactical form. Now, I'm not quite yet going to spill the beans on exactly what this is, but this to me was very clever. It's something that is unique. It's different, again, from most other companies in the things that they're putting out. So this cool pouch here is what we're about to talk about today. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to talk about, do me a favor, stay tuned. So as I mentioned, today we're going to take a look at this case from Emdom USA. Now this particular pouch here is in their E4 line. So the E4 line by Emdom USA is a slightly more sophisticated line. It's kind of a little more modern EDC, has a lot of unique features and a different overall color pattern. So here you'll see this particular pouch here in this multicam with this black Cordura fabric, this beautiful tan zipper. Again, just this one particular colorway is very signature to the E4 line. And that is a little different from some of the other Emdom pouches and organizers that you'd see. So just a slight different look. This E4 line being a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit classier, and really tailors to your typical EDC setup. So this case we're going to take a look at today, as I mentioned, is a little different from most other offerings from other companies. This is called the E4 Bowen Artist Pencil Case. Yes, pencil case. This is indeed like an artist pencil case, and I have found this to be very, very cool. I have included this in my EDC setup and it has been absolutely wonderful. Now, I do actually have a use for all of these pencils and markers. I'm not exactly an artist, but I do have things in my daily life that require a bit of artistic ability, whether it's drawings or noting of drawings, different annotations and things like that. I do find there is a use for me to have a multitude of different colors. And I also found that it works out very well for me to have colored pencils, a number of colored highlighters, different markers at my disposal and ready to go. So to have something like this that keeps all of that organized in a beautiful case, but not only that, tactical, very modern tactical, looking very cool, and something that for me I have come to greatly enjoy. So now that I've spilled the beans about the fact that we're actually going to be looking at a tactical pencil case, let's go through all the features in detail. So again, as I mentioned, this is all Cordura nylon. This is a beautiful Cordura outer pouch, very durable, nice and thick, sturdy quality, just feels great. And you'll notice that the zippers are nice, large YKK zippers. Now this zips up very well, has this beautiful sort of tan that's popping off here. It gives a little color contrast and just looks great up against that camouflage and the black Cordura. Again, looking at the E4 logo, so this is again the E4 line by Emdom USA. So, like I mentioned, a little more sophisticated. I mean, you're not looking at a tactical application where you're going to have a pencil case. This is more of your typical EDC style product. And that's what I very much enjoy about this. Again, I have included this in my daily routine, and it's been great. And so just overall, thinking about this a number of different ways, maybe you don't necessarily need this to be a pencil case. For me, I happen to use it this way. But if you look at this in terms of the overall features, the different organization that you get, this could be used on a multitude of different ways. So just looking at the features here, you do have this nice pouch here where, for me, just right now, I actually have the tags that came with it. So as I mentioned, the Cordura fabrics. This is just some of the packaging that kind of came connected to it, and I just have a little ruler in here. Now, I do intend on getting a couple of other rulers, little graduated rulers for different purposes, maybe some angles and things that'll help me with some sketches and drawings. Now, there is only one little thing that I may like to see on a future iteration, and that's just a tiny little bit of Velcro here, maybe along the top to kind of hold that shut. The one thing that I did find is if I'm not careful, it is quite easy for these things to slide out. Now, it's not a big deal. It hasn't bothered me, hasn't become a problem. I just think that for me, a small little detail, adding just a touch of Velcro here would be helpful. But the rest of this is pretty much perfect. I do like this pouch here, nice and clear. Now for me, it just made sense to have my highlighters right in there. They fit nice and flat, and if you're careful and kind of flatten them out, no problem. And then on the outside, just a nice touch. This could have easily been left a simple clear window, but instead they put some pen and pencil loops. So for me, I just have a couple of pencils in here. Now I'm always using a mechanical pencil, so I definitely keep this in here. I have a couple of pens and things that for me are just helpful. So, you know, it's not really that I constantly use a pen. I do need one, but I don't use pens all that often. I typically use pencils, so I keep my mechanical pencil here nice and handy where I need it. Now, I'm always going to Sharpies, so you'll see I do have 2 Sharpies, quick and easy to get to. I'm always marking boxes and different things, so to get to Sharpies fairly quick is important to me. So that's kind of why I have this stuff laid out the way it is. It's quick and easy to get to, is sort of the first thing that you get when you open this up. And I find sometimes I take this, I get it out of my bag, I lay it out, and it just sits on my desk like this beside me. I can grab things as I need it. It's fairly quick. If I'm looking at things that I need to mark up and use a little bit of color, I have it right here. Fairly quick and easy. So this has been great, and I do like the fact that there's some of these loops on the outside to keep things organized where I can get to them very quickly. Now again, here you do have this sort of mesh bag. Now this is a metal mesh. I have opted to keep my pencils in here, and the one thing you will see is this snaps out very quickly. So that is nice. Really quick and easy. You can unsnap this, choose to carry it, not carry it, whatever you want. Now say for example, if you were going to use this for a different style kit, not necessarily for pens and pencils like I did, you could make a very comprehensive EDC kit. Maybe this could be the medical portion of your kit where you really want to see the contents quick and easy, and it's nice where it just snaps out real fast. You'd have your med kit ready to go. Pop this in and out of different packs. Very versatile in what you could do with a setup like this. Now the other thing you'll notice is this can actually be snapped back into place in the opposite direction, which is pretty cool, because on the back side here, you'll notice there is a loop. Now for sure you could definitely use something like a Grimlock on here, and you could hang this in the vertical position. So for somebody like an artist that does want to do some art, you could potentially hook this up, display everything out nice and easy, and it works out fairly well where you have everything nice and open and displayed in front of you. Now you'll see on this section here, again, another little mesh pocket. I just have some of my refills, so refills of ink for my pens. I have a couple of different size ink refills that I need. My pencil leads, little erasers for my mechanical pencil. These slide in here very easily, easy to get to, and now I have all the little leads and erasers I need at my disposal. Now, as I mentioned, I don't always need pens, but when I need pens, I need pens. So here you go. I have some in here, different markers, different pens. I am constantly going to Sharpies. Now, I would probably swap out some of these black ones eventually for multicolor. I have not yet done that, but to have some thick multicolor Sharpies would definitely be a bonus. And inside here, you'll also notice that I have different color permanent pens. These are felt pens, good quality medium felt tips for different annotations that I need to do. Like I said, I'm constantly marking things up. So to have an array of thicker Sharpies, thinner felt tips, black Sharpies, thick and regular, all my highlighters, the colored pencils, different pens, things at my fingertips. This has been wonderful. I greatly enjoy it. Absolutely excellent. A wonderful piece, totally unique, and something that I think will work very well for people if you're creative. If you have the need for this straight up as an artist's kit, it will definitely do the job. But I could see having a number of these for a number of different reasons. Very versatile, very well built. Absolutely beautiful piece of kit and something that I greatly enjoy. Now, just to wrap up some of the final features, as I mentioned here, you can see this pouch, very basic, vinyl on the back, has a couple of loops to attach this in different ways, has these nice high quality snaps, beautiful zippers. I mean, very well manufactured. Everything about this is just beautifully done, and I like the size of all of this. Even though I have a number of pencils, they all fit fairly flat. Each of these pouches, everything fits nicely, and if you organize it well, very flat. Again, just the ability to slip some things in and out of here. Now, I did find that on this particular pocket, keeping these in this pouch worked a little better. Again, no Velcro here. I could go either way, with or without the Velcro. A little piece might be a nice touch, but it doesn't really bother me either way. Having the loops right where you need them, you do also have little keepers. So you'll notice here, these little loops, you could clip things onto here. Say, for example, if this was set up as an EDC kit, you could have a little flashlight, keychain flashlight clipped right on there. A number of different things. Nice that these little loops are here. Again, just these beautifully crafted pockets. The vinyl clear window on here is very nice. The zippers are very nice. The overall quality of construction, just absolutely beautifully done. Now, popping this all back together is fairly quick and simple. As I mentioned, if you're careful, everything fits together fairly flat and fairly easily. The external zippers are very smooth, which is another thing that I greatly like. So as you run the zipper up and down the track, very nicely done. Now, looking closely, these are YKK zippers, the Cordura fabric, beautiful overall presentation, and something that I am quite pleased to own. Now, as I mentioned, I do keep this in my EDC bag. So this EDC bag is a topic of discussion for another day, but you will see that this nicely fits right inside. It is very easy for me to pack away. So when I get to my destination, if I'm going to the office or into my home office, simple enough, unzip my bag, pull this out, and I am ready to get to work. So again, I'd like to say thank you very much to the people at Emdom USA who have provided this product for review. I am quite pleased, actually surprisingly blown away at how much I like this. When I first saw your conceptual designs, I knew it was going to be cool, but now having this in my hands, this is not just cool, it's absolutely beautiful. Very well done, strikes that perfect balance between tactical and elegant. In a weird way, having a tactical pencil case is kind of changing the way I do business. I definitely like this. I think everybody should consider this for a number of different reasons. Whether or not you just want to keep your pencils and pens organized, or if you have a number of different EDC projects, I think you will be quite pleased at the quality of this organizer, and it's something I can say I definitely highly recommend. So alright guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.